What's going on, family? Yes, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. What the deal is? Are we getting it today? It's a beautiful day, even though it's kind of gloomy. The sun's still shining. The sun is still shining somewhere. I guarantee you, the sun's still shining. Just like the sun is still shining, hey, we have a sun in us too as well. And there's happiness. Let that happiness shine. Look deep within and pull it from somewhere. I don't care where you pull it from. Don't go back and find your fondest, happiest memory. Do it. I don't care. Whatever makes you happy, focus on it. What I want to talk about today is what goes around and comes around. What we call it is karma. It's another meaning for that word karma. I really don't know the meaning of that word right now, but I want to talk about it from a place where we know and what we understand from a humanity standpoint. Karma falls under the guidelines of the one commandment that the big homie left, the great one, the master of minds, Jesus Christ. Treat your neighbor as you want to be treated. What goes around comes around. If you treat your neighbor with love, guess what? There's going to be some love that's going to come back to you, guaranteed. You can't pay attention to how other people are acting, because that's something that they got going on that's causing them to act that way. You focus on you. Don't allow that act of someone else to pull your energy away and cause you to act in that same manner. You don't want that. What you want is to stay focused on you and focus on, okay, how can I stay grounded and my happiness? What goes around comes around. You know, when God sees that you're working towards treating others as you want to be treated, treating others with respect and with love, what that does is it goes around in the atmosphere. It goes around in the area that you visit, and the more it happens, the more you do that, the more people starts to notice it, and it automatically gives you a reflection of what you're doing. So a lot of times we see, that's what we see a lot of times, is it's a reflection of what we have going on inside. So I went to church today. Yeah, I went to church. Yeah, I don't care. Judge not, or you will be judged. So anyway, church is a beautiful thing, because church represents love. It represents that one thing that we're all looking for. That how do we get close to God? It represents how. It represents that. Church represents a good thing. All religion represents a good thing. You know, it's from love. But anyway, one of the reverends, one of the pastors, talked about keeping your hustle holy, and that falls under the guidelines of treating others as you want to be treated. You know, keeping your hustle holy. Whatever it is that you're doing, you know, everybody got to hustle. Everybody got ways to earn money, because we ain't making nothing. And if you ain't at the mint working, printing that money out, you ain't making no money. I apologize to break it to you. You ain't making no money if you ain't at the mint. You may be earning something. We earning our keep. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we put out there, put into the universe, put it in the atmosphere, that's what we earn. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can take that away from you. But however, you want to keep your hustle holy. You know what I'm saying? If you got a hustle that's going on to make money, and that hustle consists of you getting over on people, oh wow, you probably want to change that. You probably want to change it to a hustle that's helping somebody. Somebody can benefit from it. Because hustles that people don't benefit from, guess what? If you hustle somebody, and the benefit that you sold them only lasts them for a little while, guess what? Your hustle only gonna last for a little while. So if you sell somebody something, you give somebody something that's gonna last for a long time, guess what? Your hustle gonna last for a long time. If you give somebody something, if you sell somebody something that's gonna last for a long time. You want to give something and hustle something that comes from the heart. You want to be an organic hustler. That's what you want. You don't want to be what's that? A copyright hustle. You don't want to be no copyright hustle. Yeah, I got my little one with me today. Yep. Yes, I do. But yeah, life is a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful when you know that. I know I'm trying to find your pacifier. Where your pacifier? Yeah, son. Yep. He like, man, listen, whatever you got going on, you can put that down and come holler at me. Yeah, so I had to get him in order. I had to pause that thing for a little while. But anyway, man, you want to just keep that in mind. All we can do as human beings is work on ourselves, work on our mind. And that's all that I like to talk about, and come from a place of that, because we all know, what I'm saying, we can't change nobody. We only have the power to change ourselves. And when we change ourselves, we have that vibration of influence that we can influence somebody. And that's how it works. If we feel like we want to make the world a better place, start within, start with yourself. And then, you work with your kids if you have kids. And what happens is you start to affect the people that's in your circle that you come into contact with. And after a while, you realize and you find yourself being around people who's doing the same thing or want the same thing that you want. Because that's how the universe works. And people that sees you and watches you, when they got love for you, they happy. They get happy for you. They want what they want. They want it. We all want it. We all want love. We all searching for love, man. We all want that. But we only getting what we're putting out there. I apologize, but if you steady going in and out of relationships, it's only because you got something going on within. If we looking for love, from somebody else, we're gonna keep jumping from relationship to relationship, and that's only because it's a misunderstanding. It's not wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. That's all it is. And once we understand something, once we understand it, it's like, okay, that's what that is. Okay, it's just like learning how to ride a bike. When you learn how to ride a bike, riding a bike, only thing you need to understand how to do about a bike is understand how to balance it. And that's why you have the training wheels on the bike. It trains you on the balance of the bike. And that's something that you want to do. You want to understand something. Understand what it is that you after. So that's just like if you get into a relationship with somebody, you want to pay attention to what they're showing you. Because a lot of times in the beginning, it's just a representative. That's not who they really are. They just showing you. They just being on their best behavior. That's why when I was out there getting involved in relationships before I got married, I was when I met people, I wanted to get to know them. I used to say, I want to know who you really is. Who are you? I can't wait to really get to know who you are. And that, so you want to get to understand things, man. That's just like with your hustle. If you hustle wholly, you understand your hustle, and you ain't got to take no shortcuts to get over on nobody. You know what I'm saying? What goes around comes around. Once you understand what goes around comes around, your actions will change dramatically, like seriously. Because we are all connected. I don't give a damn how many barriers of division is out there. We're all connected. A barrier of division. The barrier. Racism. It's a barrier. Culture. It's a barrier. Those are barriers. You know what I'm saying? The slimness, fatness, thickness. What's the other one? Petite. Those are barriers for those who pay attention to that type of stuff. It's not barriers for those who don't care about it. It has no meaning with them. There is no barrier for people like that. But at the end of the day, let's start within. You start within. It takes time. Keep talking to yourself. Keep praying to God and asking God for things, and God continues to give us those things that we ask for, as long as we're being patient. You ain't got to keep asking for it. Just imagine you keep your daughter, your child, your baby keep asking you for stuff, and you tell them, you ain't got to keep asking me about that. I know. And that God the same way. So treat others how you want to be treated. Let's do that for this week, in that order. Let's love so we can be love and get love.